What's up, YouTube? And this is day 2, part 2 of the Young Dolph murder trial, Tennessee versus Justin Johnson. We about to get into
it. Just come in.
She is.
We'll
see how we do here.
You.
I would prefer that way too.
Yes. So we can all see what's going on. Because I was going to have to get over there, and Mr. Evans was going to have to get over there. So.
And that man overcooked, man. Overcooked. They say, if convicted, could face life in prison without the possibility of parole. Beloved rapper Young Dolph's real name, Dolph Thornton, Jr., shot and killed in East Tennessee, Keita's cookie shop. Several suspects have been charged in connection with his death.
The next one is to kick it, but we're not going to do that.
Justin Johnson, aka Straight Rock.
Technology is good, but we get used to it until it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's real good. That's real good.
Look, all you have to do is turn it off.
The on and off thing worked. Is that picture we're just looking at, right?
You didn't have to see.
That's much better.
Don't go far.
I was asking about this area right here. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you said that we found 2 types of casings in that area?
2 different types. We had 40 caliber casings, and we also take 7.62.
Okay, 40 caliber is the handgun casing, 7.62 is that assault rifle casing?
It is.
And this is the victim's car, is that right?
It is.
And this is where we walk in and out of the business?
The entrance.
And this is a little side area?
It is.
And later we're going to see the victim lying in this little side area, is that right?
That's correct.
People were saying they locked Dolph in and Dolph couldn't get out, Damon couldn't get out. That's how they set him up. Looking at that store, that look like an old hood curry out that they done turned into a little cookie shop. I doubt if they got electronic button locks on that door. Some stores got it. I doubt if they got it. This the middle of the hood. It's southeast of the hood at that. And we don't got that. Even the Ox don't really got that on the south side. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will kick the glass out. They in there stealing their little bread and shit and little juice and cookies and milk. They will kick the glass out. You try to lock them in. So I doubt if that store got it. But that's one thing they was trying to say was that they locked him in and locked Damon in, and that's why Damon was punching on the glass because he couldn't get in and da-da-da-da-da, all that shit. Which in the video you do see him, after he come back, he punches the glass with the gun. He didn't punch the glass because he couldn't get in. He punched the glass because they got up on his brother and killed his brother. And he couldn't kill their ass. He was frustrated. That's why he punched the glass and broke it.
The front of the store.
Front of the store with the address 2370 of Keita's Cookie Shop. We also have defects in the glass, bullet holes in the glass of the door.
And we'll see this with the later.
That little one is a bullet hole. That smash is from when his brother ran up, he punched the glass and then snatched the door open.
Sure, let me go ahead and ask you about it. Do we find casings from inside the store where Dolph's brother was firing back from?
We did. We found 9mm.
Okay, and that's an entirely different type of handgun too, is that correct? So we have 9mm casings inside the store.
Inside.
We have 40.
And that's why they survived. They hit Dolph with a 40 and an assault rifle. Damon hit them with a 9. He hit Drop in the back and in the shoulder, or just in the shoulder, and he hit the other dude, Smith, 3 times. If he would have had a 40 or the FN or something, probably would have been a different outcome.
40 caliber casings outside the store, and we have 7.62 casings outside the store. And on a later picture, I'll ask you about one more set of them. Counter area of the store.
Front counter area inside of the business.
For perspective, the cashier's booth or whatever would the register would be right around here. Is that right?
It is.
Mr. Hagerman, if you can tell us what exhibit number you're using, please.
Going in order, this is 30. 31. That same outside area, is that right?
Same outside area from a different angle. See victim's front end of the victim's vehicle, Corvette. And you see the glass, some of the glass is broken out of the front windows with a bullet hole.
Glass broken out here.
Yes,
And bullet holes throughout this glass, is that right?
it is.
This is the next number exhibit, 32. Closer in.
It's a closer picture of, like I said, the shattered glass, bullet holes, and you have markings on the ground with broken glass and shell casings of the 40 caliber 7.62 round.
And
Yeah, they ain't gonna show them pictures like that because Dolph probably lying right there. Cause like he said, he's showing the glass and the rounds right outside of the building. Where the glass is shattered at is where Dolph is lying at.
later on, when we see the victim's body, is it going to be in this area here?
It is, right in that area.
And when we see flower pot, like with his necklace and things like that, over this area?
Further to the left of it, yes.
Yeah, see.
This view is a view that's farther back from the entrance of the business of Makita's. On that ground there, it's closer to the street of Airways. On the ground, you have evidence markers with shell casings there. And we found
Them joints right there, them shells right there probably came from when bruh chased their ass down. Cause he was on their ass. Young Dolph brother was on their ass. He chased their ass down for sure.
2.26 rounds.
223 maybe?
2.3, I mean. I'm sorry.
So if we're gonna, I think now we've
So they had 9, 40, 7.62, and 2.23 shells in that little maybe 30 seconds of gunfire.
accounted for all the casings.
Yes.
So let's start from inside the store. There are 9mm casings from Dolph's brother, is that right?
Inside of it.
There are semi-automatic 7.62 casings from one of the shooters.
Correct.
There's 40 caliber casings from another of the shooters.
Correct.
And then there are these 223 casings, and is that a type of semi-automatic weapon?
Yes, it is.
From Dolph's brother as he runs out.
That's right. Yes.
That's exhibit number 1.
That's exhibit 33.
Thank you.
This is 34. What are these things?
That's
Big ass 7.62s was going through everything.
inside of the business. You have a door, entry door into the bathroom. It leads to the hall.
That girl got lucky. Whoever was serving Dolph them cookies had an angel on her that blessed her, man. She got lucky.
Way that leads to the bathroom. It has bullet holes and shattered glass on the door.
And perspective from inside the store, the register's over here.
Correct, it is.
We're about to see a picture of the victim's body, and it is going to be in the area of this little side area, is that right?
Correct.
I'm going to go out of order to exhibit 36. It's just that little
Why a picture of his body gotta be picture 36?
side area.
That's the little side area we referred to earlier. We have the flower pot there with its charm off of his necklace. It says PRE. His necklace is down towards the bottom of the photo.
Look at his reaction. His body language as they show young Dolph body. Look at his reaction. The jury watching all that.
And then
Your mark was 53.
And if we were to come this way down a little bit, would we see the victim's body?
We would.
And mind you, conspiracy-wise, all of these characters that played a role in Young Dolph death met up in Miami and had a victory party and celebrated and watched the tape of him being murdered. So this is not his first time seeing it, if that conspiracy is any type of truth.
Close up, already marked, states Exhibit 3, the PRE charm or whatever.
Yes.
I'm going to do this one a little different. There's families in the courtroom. Officer Dabney, if I may publish this to the jury, just myself, Your Honor. This is a graphic photo, correct?
Yes.
This is a picture of the victim laying there in that area that you just described.
It is.
He is still in his clothes,
Yeah.
but there's evidence of medical intervention.
Correct.
But that was over, obviously, by the time of the picture, but when you were there, he was deceased.
Correct.
This is
Exhibit number.
This is exhibit number 35. Y'all obtained the videos from out there?
We did.
And were you able to view those that day?
We did.
Let me show you a still shot from the video.
Being as though he from the area and he grew up in the city, especially in the hood, looking at that video and hearing the buzz in the neighborhood, because you don't know who he's some kin to in the neighborhood. Like he said, he grew up there, so people talk. He hear things. They gonna call him, tell him things. Looking at that video, he already knew who did it. He already knew.
Ask you if you recognize it.
Hey, big man looks serious. He look like he came
This
to
is a
play.
still shot from the video of outside the front entrance of Makita's cookie shop, which shows victim's Corvette. It also shows a white Mercedes that's pulled in behind the victim's Corvette. It's two-door. On the Mercedes, you can see it has some damage on the passenger side rear. You have two suspects. One is armed with a assault rifle, what appears to be an assault rifle. He's wearing a mask over his face, no cotton mask, like wearing a blue
Now
hoodie.
this is why I
Sweats,
say
gray sweats, and some shoes. And the other suspect, he's wearing a black.
other than all the hundreds of leads they left back to theyself, from the music video to the car being parked at the trap, all these clues they left like fucking Scooby-Doo. Then him being from the hood seeing that video, he knew from day one. From day one, everybody knew. Same thing with the O Block 6. When the shit happened with Duck, everybody knew day one exactly who did what in Chicago. They even put it on the blogs. The internet is undefeated. Since day one, these guys been said to be the ones to have did this. Since day one. Face masks don't matter. Body recognition, all that matter. But the face mask, that shit don't matter. They knew who did it.
Baseball cap, what has Bass Pro on it. Also has his face covered. Has a black hoodie, some gray sweats. Gray sweats has a little, I guess, insignia on it. And also has some dark colored shoes with white on them.
All right. Oh, could we have that marked as state sex number exhibit, Your Honor?
The witnesses testified that this is a still shot from the video camera outside of Nikita's Cookies with two people, one standing still with an assault rifle with hoodie and mask, and another one running with what appears to be a gun in his hand, a smaller gun with two cars, the Corvette and white Mercedes in the back. We'll mark this as exhibit number 37.
No objection.
Thank you.
You could already tell that when I handed it to you, I just said still shot, and you looked at it like an investigator, telling me details that I guess matter to you. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
This is exhibit 37. And y'all had this on day one of the investigation, is that right?
We did.
And that picture make it look like he was just standing there firing down. No, he wasn't. That nigga was jumping around like a chicken with his head cut off.
First thing you mentioned, I think, was one shooter with, is that an assault rifle?
It is.
And would that be consistent with the gun that shoots those 7.62 casings?
Correct.
This window, is that the one you saw busted out with the pictures that we just saw?
It is.
With the victim lying here?
Yes.
And this is that, would this be that side area of the store?
It is.
From that first day, y'all would have this image of the suspect with the 7.62, is that right?
It is.
Hoodie, does he appear to be wearing gloves?
He's wearing gloves.
Sweatpants, white shoes, mask.
Yes.
Second suspect, kind of gun here.
Yes.
Handgun?
Handgun.
Handgun consistent with 40 calibers that you would have seen here?
Yes.
We're still operating with some blur, but gray sweatpants, is that correct?
That's correct.
Black shoes, white soles.
Yes.
Man, I would've saw them dudes walking in the gas station. I'd have knew they was on something. Both of them got on the motherfucking inconspicuous, incognito ass outfits. I'd have been on point.
It's better in the picture than it is on the overhead. You said something about a little white insignia, is that
like
correct?
a little insignia designer on the sweats on the side there.
If we put the cursor on it, covers it up. We'll pass this around in a second. Black hoodie,
Black hoodie.
mask,
Mask.
gloves,
Gloves.
Bass Pro hat.
Bass Pro hat.
Suspect vehicle,
Yes.
what kind of car is it?
It's a Mercedes-Benz
Color,
white.
and you see it better in the photo than on the overhead, but what did you say about this back
It
area
has
here?
damage to the rear passenger side.
And these details we just went through, why are those, were those important to you that first day?
Yes.
And why is that?
So we can, be on the lookout for that type of vehicle with the damage.
Because that made that vehicle distinctive.
Yeah, stand out.
Would it be fair to say that there's no still shot or camera angle which you can actually capture the suspect's entire faces?
No.
So from the first day, you do not have any type of facial identifications or anything of the two shooters.
No, we do not.
But you have clothing descriptions,
Clothing description.
gun descriptions,
Gun description.
and suspect vehicle. I meant to ask this earlier, but it makes sense now. So assault rifle like this can shoot 7.62 casings, is that right?
Yeah, man.
A handgun like that can shoot 40 caliber casings.
It can.